almost done with this little tiny sketchbook. It's the Talens Art Creations. And I saw a comment from one of my really good art friends asking if I could do a small version of Pointillism. And I figure this would probably be the best time to do it because this is really tiny. So yeah, I have this little 2-page spread that I need to fill in order to complete it. So let's get to it. What I'm using today, let me grab my art supplies and I'll show you. So this is what I'm using today. I have my Stabilo Woodys. I have the whole set of them, just not the dual colors because I didn't feel like I needed them. I have my Cretacolor, Megacolor in black, and then I brought my Sharpie creative markers. I would normally do Pointillism in oil pastels or with my Posca markers because they have the bullet tip and they make a nice circular pattern on the page. However, I have a limited availability in the little art bag that I brought with me, and these fit much better. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm not sure what to draw yet, but we'll figure that out and we'll get started. As you can see, I'm definitely at a park/playground. My kid is playing and her dad is helping. And this is the blank spread that I had left. Everything else in the rest of the sketchbook has been filled, so we're gonna finish it today. Now this park over here has a really cute little installation and it looks like a hot air balloon, so I think that's what I'm gonna do today. We'll do that in Pointillism. The last time I did Pointillism painting/drawing, it was of the Georges Seurat, the famous one that's in the Chicago Art Institute, and also you'll see it on like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, if you know what I'm talking about. That's the one that I did like a little copy of in my old sketchbook. I didn't draw anything out for that one, but I think it's going to be easier for me to start by drawing out the hot air balloon. So I'm just going to do that. Just a rough drawing because I'm going to be going over everything in the paint markers that I have and the Stabilos. I really did enjoy using oil pastels for the last Pointillism painting, but like I said, I didn't have the space to bring them this time. I didn't want them to get everything all messy too. So it's the little basket. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on. I've been drawing this whole time and not even noticing if anyone can see it. Sorry about the glaring sunlight. It's really cold out. It's been in the 20s all day, and I brought gloves just in case because my fingers are getting very, very cold. But it's very sunny, which is nice, and we're supposed to get like some snow and ice tomorrow night, and I'm supposed to fly out to Chicago on Friday. So I'm hoping that doesn't interfere with my travel plans. We'll see about that. Okay, just kind of a little rough sketch. And then around the background, honestly, I think it's probably just gonna be like sky colors. I'm gonna do maybe a border because I didn't bring any tape to tape it off. And I like a clean look of a border, so I have to lay that down. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to speed up the process, but I guess I'll start with the first few little blotches of what I'm going to do, and then I'll speed up the rest of the process. So let me grab my stuff. One of those times that I kind of wish I had purchased the new colors of the Sharpie creative markers because they have the bullet tip, and bullet tip is so good for really easy Pointillism projects. But anyway, I'm gonna start with this like teal color. I don't know if you can see. I'm sorry about the lighting. I don't usually film outside like this, so. The green, I'm gonna start just by, see if I can fix this. Okay, the green is gonna go probably here. I'm just gonna dot out the outline. These are much smaller dots than I'm used to with the Poscas. If you have Poscas, I would suggest that. I've never done it with these brush tips before. Okay, we're gonna do that and then dot this out. The fun part for me is that once I have everything kind of like lined out the way that I want my colors to be separated, then it's fun to just kind of just stamp away. And incorporating like shadows and light into the varying shades is so fun. I think I went a little low over here on this side, so I gotta go low on this side. I'll go around this edge. I just have to avoid trying to draw any kind of straight line. We're just gonna be dotting it. Sticking with the Pointillism method. Last time I did Pointillism, I sat on the couch watching a show, knowing that I had a huge piece of, I guess, like grass that I had to fill in, and I just went to town with different greens. It was very relaxing. Okay, so there's the outline of the green. So with the Stabilos, they're gonna take a little bit of smushing, and because the weather is cold out, I don't know how well they're gonna smush, but we're gonna try. Yeah, see, they're not gonna smush that well. Kind of trying to use them in lieu of the oil pastels that I would bring, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. Just gonna stamp it. They are not perfect circles. They're not at all. See, I feel like it would be cheating to just kind of draw out the little perfect circles too. I mean, I guess it works, but I kind of like the thick like wax that it leaves behind because it reminds me of a nice oil pastel. So the basket is gonna be brown, so we're gonna stamp that out. I'm sorry if this sounds weird on camera, but it works a lot better for this process with the Stabilo Woodys to just kind of stamp it down like this. Okay, so kind of have the outlines. Not sure what color to make the strings. On the little hot air balloon on the playground, they're brown, so I guess I'll just go with that. Alright, so now that we have the outlines, you're gonna watch me speed through that process, and if I had to take a break because it got really cold and I put my gloves on, but these gloves are falling apart. Also, you probably heard my kid. So anyway, let's get to this. I have several of these little Sharpie creative markers, and we're just gonna speed through it, okay? Like I said, or like I was trying to say, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and yeah, I will try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. Okay, see you soon. good morning. So this is a continuation. I know that you're not going to see it as a continuation because I'm going to just put these videos together, but this is the next day after going to the park and starting this pointillism project that I had mentioned before, and I think I just want to add a little bit more to the sky portion. You'll see what I mean. I do have over here a box of my oil pastels, and then I have my Posca box over here. You can't really see them, they're out of focus, but anyway, wow. Anyway, it is snowing today. It is, I want to say 13 degrees out in Dallas, and it's getting colder. So I'm not going to the park to finish this. We're gonna finish this here. So that's what I have so far. I think that it looks pretty good as is, but I will just be adding a little bit more depth to the sky. So I'm gonna finish that up. We'll come back, we'll wrap this up, and I will let you know about some upcoming videos. Okay? All right. So that is the completed pointillism project, and just to kind of go over what I used, I initially started out with the Sharpie creative markers. You can kind of see those really tiny dots there, and I did use the Stabilo Woodys, and when I got home later that evening from the park, I used the Kitpas Kitpas. I used the 24 set, and they have such a nice, like, smudgy, buttery quality. They're very much like carandache Neocolor 2s and oil pastels. It's like a really nice cross between them. And then I used a little bit of a glitter marker here at the top, like a purple one, because I was trying to catch the light at the top of the balloon, and it was silly. You can't even see it, and that's okay. Then I finished up with the Mungyo Gallery Oil Pastels, and I brought my Poscas out, but I never used them, so that is okay. I might end up using them to create a border around it, because as you can see, I kind of drew out a little border around the hot air balloon before I got started. Initially, I was going to use a Sharpie creative marker to fill that in, but I think a Posca marker will be just fine. And I still am not sure what color I want to use. So this was a request from Natty. So hi, Natty. I hope that this helped. I hope that maybe you were able to follow along a little bit. And if you have any questions, you know where to reach me. This one was really fun to do. I mean, this is a really small sketchbook, so this is that's my hand. So it's a tiny project that I think anyone can start with if you're trying to do some kind of pointillism. Obviously I still have some white spaces, and it's not going to bother me, honestly. I think it kind of adds to the image, and like I said, I'm okay with that. So I don't want to ramble on and on anymore. Just to finish up the video, I do have some upcoming videos. I have 2 about art supplies that I just got recently. I had filmed one, and then I got some art supplies last night, and I need to film a video for that one. I do have a video coming out of my paint choices that I have filled in my Urban Sketch palette, the one that I take with me everywhere. So I have a video of that, and I have one reviewing the Crayola acrylic paint sticks as well as something else. I have a couple of things. Oh, you know what? I just got a lovely, lovely art gift from a friend. It came last week and I was waiting to open it on camera. I just could not wait, but I'm really, really excited to share what I got. So that'll be another video coming soon. I'll probably have to put that one out after the art supplies, because I have yet to film that one, and I already filmed the art supply video. So I have a lot coming up. I am also leaving to Chicago this week, so there will probably be very little content coming from me, unless it's just me like sketching like randomly in Chicago, and I'll make little shorts of that. I'm excited for that. I've never been to Chicago, and I think it's going to be so fun to sketch. I know that it's winter time, and it's actually just as cold there as it is here in Dallas this week, so I'm going to be leaving the cold to go to the cold. I don't know. Poor planning on my part, I guess. But anyway, I'm done rambling. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.